So we're currently working on the new Beyond expansion pack, which is an opportunity to bring in some of the awesome characters, some of the awesome environments from the actual Beyond movie. We're concentrating on new characters like Jayla, some of the new costume designs that they're wearing in that movie particularly. We've got some really incredible ship designs like the USS Franklin, the Swarm ships.
Working on such a well-known movie as Star Trek Beyond, there's some interesting challenges that come across. Obviously trying to capture the theme and the tone and the direction of the movie and translating that over to an interactive experience.
With this expansion, we're trying to do a few things that are a bit different. We've got the new swarm enemies, which are very different to fight, but we're leaning very heavily on characters like Jayla and Scotty, who are fan favourites from Star Trek Beyond. They've got a lot of great back and forth dialogue and humour. We go all the way up to 11 with that.
Yeah, it's been really fun working with art and design. We kind of get together and do whiteboard sessions. We'll put up all the ideas on the wall. We'll kind of feed off each other and come up with some good ideas. And some of the stuff we're working on is all of the tokens, the resources, the kind of rewards that players will be getting.
We really have to work super closely with the design team. They're the ones that come up with the original idea, the flavour, the tone, and they work immediately with the concept team to start doing some sketches, some colour mock-ups, just to get an idea of themes, how do we want the player to feel at this point in the mission. Then we start to work with the 3D department, like how are we going to take some of those great assets we see from the movie, some of the awesome ships and the characters, and how do we actually present that to the player that's fun and exciting, and in a way that matches the player's expectation of quality.
It is Star Trek, but it is also a game, so we're always going to be expanding it, always going to be adding new content, new areas of space, new hostiles and pirates that you can fight with.
The Beyond expansion is actually going to be massive. It's actually galaxy-wide. And as we expand this world, we're exposing much more exciting aliens to battle, more interesting missions to take on. And as part of that, I think Digit itself is expanding. We're learning what this world can do. We're learning how we can speak to the player, and we're learning where this can actually go in the future. This is just the beginning of awesome storytelling.
Some of the upcoming features we have coming to Star Trek Fleet Command soon centres around more social and engaging gameplay. So obviously you can see in game at the moment that Armadas is coming soon. When players get their hands on what Armadas will be, they're going to be very, very surprised. One of the features I'm most excited about coming to the game is around server merge and server transfer. We're looking to improve the more social nature of the game by introducing server merger and combining some of the worlds out there. And server transfer will allow players to have a choice in where they want to go. Now there will be restrictions on server transfer, but the overall goal is to increase the community around Star Trek Fleet Command and give players more choice of where they actually want to play. From listening to a lot of players' feedback, what I'm most excited that's upcoming is actually around bookmarks. So bookmarks will add the ability for players to I suppose, bookmark their favourite points in games, whether there's a good mining spot, an enemy's base, to be able to bookmark those places and reference them easily is going to be super, super great to see players be able to do. We're constantly monitoring feedback from the game around PvP and the banning of PvP. We'll be looking to tighten up PvP bans very, very soon, and we'll be constantly monitoring to see if that's in the right place, as PvP is such an important part of the game. We don't want to remove it from the game, but we want to make it fair for everybody to participate. The Northstar is personally my favourite ship in the game. It's the best G3 mining ship by a wide, wide margin. The design idea around the Northstar was to make something that is very, very good at mining G3 resources, but is also very dependent on the crew you have on board. So obviously having a high health crew would increase your ability to mine G3 resources way, way more.